Alright guys, this is AZNGAR, and I'm here to review the 1100 Master Grade RX-78-2 version 2.0. This is a very special review for me because it is my first review. And the reason why I chose to review the RX-78 Gundam first was because, well, it was basically the first Gundam. So, I want to do my review in sections, where I will start off with the design section first. That goes over the colors and basically the design of the kit, the articulation sections, and the weapons and sections. And the last section, it'll be what I painted, because I'll do my reviews as much as I can out of the box, and then show you what you can do with it after you paint it. Alright, so let's get started. As for the design of the kit, it's very old school, very anime oriented. It's not like the One Year War version, where the shoulder pads are more square and there's a crap load of pattern lines to make it look more realistic or more militaristic. It's just straight out, nice, clean, not a lot of panel lines at all, actually. Straight up out of the anime, you can like see it, especially when you look at the face. It's very anime oriented. Like I said, no, not really boxy. It's just nice and clean, straight out of the anime. Mine seems to be a okay. Alright, it is a version 2.0 kit, so the hands are very articulated. And it does come with a stand for the core fighter, which is also very articulated when we get to that also. I didn't put the stickers on or any decals on, because like I said, this is going to be straight out of the box. But the stickers you do get are for the eyes, the front forehead camera, and then the back forehead camera. And of course you get the decals that say Earth Federation stuff, and then the warning decals, which I love. As for articulation, we'll start from the head going down, I guess. The head, move up about that far, and then down about that far. It can go forward and back, I think. Yeah, it can go forward and back if you... Yeah, it's a little stiff on mine. And by the way, there are like pistons at the bottom of the head, if you can see it, which I don't think you can. The arms go forward that much, actually forward a lot more. Arm about that far forward, and not as far back, but can the arms can reach out about that far and then go a full 360. Also, if you put the arms forward all the way, and then you can also push it up, so you can get that kind of articulation. In the book, it shows them shooting the gun up in the air like that. Right, there is a joint at the top of the at the bottom of the chest where you can move it in some and out some, like that. And there is a spine in the back behind all the armor that lets you move it side to side without the core fighter. So this is all without the core fighter, this body movement. I'm sorry. The arm can bend about a full 180, and as you can see, the elbow armor slides out. The hands are 2.0 hands, so these three are on a separate ball joint. This one is on its own ball joint, the thumb is on a ball joint, but the fingers bend not like a perfect grade where it bends 3 times, but it also bends inward once. So yeah. Oh, and it also rotates below the shoulder, and the wrist wiggles. The hands do the whole, cupping motion, I guess that's what you call it. Alright, the shoulder, or the skirt armor is also articulated. I'd like to say that there is inner frame for the skirt armor and the shoulder armor, which is really, really amazing. The front skirts, I guess they're all on ball joints. The front skirts can go up that far and then, wiggle here and there. They also like slide up and down. Back skirts and the side skirts are connected through a part, but they still are on separate ball joints, so this can wiggle around. This can, you can't go back as far. Whoops. Okay. So, well, yeah, it can go back as far. You just have to move it down a little bit. Oh, the waist rotates. The rotation's not as good at the waist because it is blocked by this back armor right here, but it can rotate pretty decent amount. The feet, when you lift when you lift the skirt armor up, can go up that high. Sorry, my phone ran out of memory, but the legs can go back about, that far due to the way the hip joint is shaped. The legs bend at 2 points, above the calf and below and above the knee. So that's 1, and that's 2. And I like how the white armor is there, so it just gives it a nice, blend when it's partially bent. Also, I love the pistons in this kit, and I cannot wait to paint those pistons because those will be amazing. The ankle has 2 points of articulation, the heel and then the bottom of the actual leg. So it's this part and then this part. So this part moves separately and then this part moves it all together. The foot is 3 points of articulation. This hinge joint at where the actual foot is. The heel can bend also. Oh, and the toe can go up, so you can get a great kneeling pose with this foot, which you probably saw in the opening with all the pictures of the poses I have. What is this? The foot guard moves up and down, rotates somewhat, and another piece falls off. Alright.